Hey guys, it's Blaze. We're back with another one. Today we are on another D&D story where I tell you all about a character I have made, their backstory, their life, everything about them, as much as I can, sharing with you the ideas I have made, and without further ado, let's get in the video. Alright guys, it's Blaze, and we're back with another video. As you can see, we're with another D&D story today. Last time we did Lannis. Now we're doing Lee. Yes, this is how you spell Lee. Uh when I first saw this name, I was also like, how do you say that? Isn't Lee Lee? No, I like how this is spelled. I first got this name from Kingdom Hearts, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna use this name for a character. I like it. Lee spelled Lea. I can't remember if I gave him last name as I can with most of my characters. I'm sure I have. Most of these characters, I'm probably sure I've given them last names. I just forget them because I don't have them written down. Like, uh, like Lannis's. I don't even think I got a last name for Lannis. I'm sure I did when I ran him as an NPC. But like, yeah, no, in my phone it's just Lannis the Destroyer. There's no last name or anything. No last name for Matnus. So I mean, all the newer ones are gonna have last names, but ones I've used before, it's like I don't remember. I know Lee had a last name, I just don't remember it. Um, but yeah, Lee's a great character. Before I continue, I'm gonna play this music. We're using chill cartoon vibes as per usual. He's a great channel, so go check him out. Anyways, so let me explain this background that you see. First of all, you see a mouse, and everyone's like, why is there a mouse? Lee is a mouse folk. He is a homebrew race. Why it is not an official race, I do not know. But I have found it. All you gotta do is look at mouse folk. It's like the first thing that pops up. I think it has like 2 sub races. One of them, it really doesn't matter. The other one is fantastic. I mean, look at it real fast. There it is. So Mouse Folk 5e race. So there are two sub races that you have to choose one. Is Softpaw and Metal Guard. Metal Guard is the better one. So Softpaw gain proficiency with one type of artisan's tools or one musical instrument. That could be handy. But the other one is you can move through tiny sized spaces. It's like, I'm already tiny. I'm a mouse. This really doesn't matter. It matters to a slight degree, but it's never gonna happen. Yes, the DM can make it to where you might need that, but like, when are you going to need that? You're already tiny. I mean, I'm smaller than a fairy. But Metal Guard, your Wisdom score is increased by 1. You have Brave. You have advantage on saving throws against being frightened. Speak with small beasts. Through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas with small or smaller beasts. It's like, why would you go Softpaw? Metal Guard is so much better. Yes, Softpaw has its good parts, and I can see how it could be beneficial. But Metal Guard is so much better. But yes, so some of these characters that I'm going to share will be homebrew, and some of them will be homebrew that I have made. Mousefolk is not. Mousefolk is homebrew that someone else made because it should exist, but it doesn't. But I got to use it in the campaign. In fact, Lee, believe it or not, is the first character I used in a one-shot besides Matnus. So for when I play one-shots, I'm always like, Matnus, because no one wants to play cleric. They need someone reliable that can be with them, and Matnus is that. Lee was the first character that I ran in a one-shot that was not Matnus. Aside from that, I guess this is a lie, because the first one-shot I played 3 different characters, but I just think of it as Matnus because he was in that one-shot, so it's like, I guess Lee is the first character I used in a one-shot where Matnus wasn't in it. But yes, so Lee is a Mousefolk Metal Guard fighter. Didn't see that one coming, did you? This guy's got a small rapier. He looks like a freaking toothpick, but he is so aggressive. So, his backstory, I want to get into that because that relates to why I chose the background that I did. I'm going to take a drink. So, it all started when, if you go back to Matnus' story, you might need to watch that one before this one. It might make a little more sense. Matnus died to one of his party members, killing everyone but him and... Sorry, her. Her and our... Oh, what was the race? Plasmoid. It's like a plasmoid detective kind of... I forget what the class was, but he was a plasmoid detective, I remember that. But him and the bard with the cursed axe were the only 2 that survived, because the bard went on a rampage. By the time she snapped out of it, the only one who was alive was him. So Matnus died, all the other players died. Yeah. And it's like, you know what? We're still going to continue this campaign, and we're all just like, wait, what? We're going to what now? We almost had a TPK, and you want to continue? It's like, yeah. We'll make it like 15 or 20 years in the future. I'm just like, excuse me, what? And the guy that was playing the Plasmoid's like, I'm going to run a new character. We'll just say that they went on their separate ways, but they still keep in check with each other. All that kind of jazz. So, sorry for that little cut there. I don't know if I missed any words that I said, but as I was saying before, an ad brutally erupted us. Interrupted? I don't remember. The bard, the person that was playing the bard, wanted to keep playing her. So, yeah, I can't remember if she still had the axe or not that was cursed, but that's besides the point. We continue on this campaign, and I'm playing Lee. Me and Majin's in this campaign. We decided to have a combined backstory. Now, I don't think that was my first combined backstory with someone, but it was one. So Majin, I forget what class he was running. It might have been Warlock. Yes, it was Warlock. He was a Warforged? I believe it was a Warforged Warlock. He was running it flavored as, like, I think he had Genie or something like that for his Warlock. But essentially, he was playing a suit of armor. He got cursed before he was a Warlock to be a suit of armor, I believe. Don't quote me on it. If you want more details on that, I can ask him and I'll tell you in the comments. If you want to know, comment about it. I'll let you know, but He was a suit of armor, I believe, because as Lee, the mouse folk that I am, I would just kind of travel in his helmet. So yeah, I think we like took the same job and we just kind of clicked, decided to stick together. I think that's how that happened. So then we ended up meeting the rest at like a tavern or something for a job. And then the campaign went on about its way. I don't think we actually finished this campaign because all of us got tired of the same story. This is probably one of the longest campaigns I ever had part in, and it was long. Now for me, long is like a year and a half. I think a year and a half is when we decided to call it quits. But yeah, so I played Lee. He was great. Never got to finish the campaign with Lee, but I got to play him. He was great. So yeah, there's not much to go on about his backstory or whatnot, but he's a great character. He doesn't like people joking about his size. That's why he's so aggressive. It's like, what's up, Pipsqueak? It's like, oh, you call him Pipsqueak. Let me at him. Let me at him. I'm gonna stab his toe. It's like this man just doesn't take it. I think they were like staying the night in a room, getting a long rest. He decided to go out and get some information because he's tiny. He can sneak around. No one knows he's there. He's a mouse. And he saw some guy, and this guy he said the wrong thing. And the guy did nothing wrong. He just said the wrong thing, and it ticked Lee off, and this man just murders him. Lee just like straight up just like climbed him. He's like, yo, get off me, get off me. And next thing you know, he slits the guy's throat. It's like, dang. And we're just sitting at the table like, why are you playing him so aggressive? I honestly believe Lee got everyone in jail. Yup. Yeah. Also, people like to joke that when I made Lee, they're like, oh, you're just playing the mouse from Narnia. And I'm like, okay, I see it, but no. Yeah, Lee's pretty cool. I wish I could go more about his story, but it didn't really go on all that long, and I don't really remember what happened. I just remember that I was just like, I'm just a little guy that decided to go on his journey when he just finally became like, I want to say adult sized, but then it's like mouse sized. Whenever he became an adult, he went on his journey, and that's about it. And he, just took bounties, killed people, saved people, that sort of thing. That's just mainly what Lee did until he came across Majin's character that I cannot remember the name of. But yeah, Lee, his weakness is he is too aggressive. Aside from that, he's a great guy. And I'm glad he picked up where Matnus left off, but I wish I could play a full campaign with him. But as I realized earlier today, as I was adding more people to the list, I got a lot of characters I haven't played yet. And I'm going over the ones I've basically played already. And it's like, dang, this is sad. I got like 8 or 9 characters that are just sitting there like, you haven't played me. And it's like, dang. It's like, gosh dang. And it's like, I just started playing two new characters. I'm like, does that mean it was like 10 or 11? I'm like, wow. I cannot believe we got hit with 2 ads. That is so odd. Got hit with 2 ads. Anyways, I'm this time it actually stopped right after it hit right after I stopped speaking. So this one was like a good actual cut. The other one, not so much. It was just not pretty. But yeah, no, I think I'm at like, how many characters was it? I actually want to look it up now. Some of these I don't know if I should do, but I'm probably gonna do them anyways. Yeah, I'm at 18. So I was like, this isn't gonna last the whole month, guys. I take it back, it might. It might last the whole month. But you gotta realize, as it gets closer to the end of the month, it'll be characters I haven't played yet. In fact, that's coming up real soon. Let's see here. I got like 4 more characters after this, and then a bunch of characters I haven't played yet. I'll be starting with the ones that have more of a backstory than the others, but like some of them don't even have names yet. Two of them don't even have names yet. I'm just like, hey, I know what class they're gonna play, I know what they look like, but no name yet. Hey yo. Yup. Man. I can't believe I got so many character ideas. I'm hoping I get to play a lot of them real soon. Some of them will be on the back burner for a while. And it relates to the 2 characters that I almost don't want to do. I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna do them. I've decided I'm gonna do them. But I haven't played them yet. Simply because I don't know if I can. I like playing the good guy, and these guys are not good. Like Mixie and Matnus are neutral good. Teleshek and Lannis are chaotic good. I think Lee is. I think he's chaotic good too. Yeah, Lee's chaotic good. It's like I keep looking at them like they're either good or neutral, and it's no evil. And it's like, okay, the 2 characters are Sarkhan and BlazeRipper. Sarkhan is chaotic evil, and BlazeRipper is chaotic neutral. And you're like, wait a minute, I've heard BlazeRipper before. Where did I hear that from? That is what the channel used to be called. Until I was like, he not so kid friendly. He's not so kid friendly. So, yeah. You want to learn more about BlazeRipper? I can make a video about it. But yeah, I haven't played those 2 yet because I just don't know if I got the heart to play them. But they're there. But, yeah, there's a lot of characters. And it's like, I keep thinking it's like, Pandor. Pandor's been on the back burners for probably since as long as I've been playing almost. But yeah, I'm getting on a limb here, not even talking about Lee because I'm pretty much done with Lee. I was just mentioning a bunch of stuff that matters. Anyways, yeah, Lee just has a really short backstory. I didn't want to make it too complicated. I wanted him to be that kind of character that bounces off of other people's stories. So he's the kind of character, if I'm allowed to run him, I'll look at everyone else's backstories and maybe have like a combo backstory with someone. It was more of Majin's backstory than mine. And I'm just like, hey, I'll go in with you. Let's do it. And yeah, he's just a mouthful fighter that does stuff, dude. And he's real aggressive if you tick him off. So that's mainly it. But he's real fun to play and everything. But yeah, no, if you get why the background is what it is, it's like, you know, he lives in the guy's helmet, so it's a helmet, get it? Anyways, I keep repeating the same thing over and over, so I might as well just let it go. Next video is going to be Hoots. It'll be next week on Monday. I low-key thought it was an ad, guys, and I stopped recording because I thought it was an ad. It was just changing the vibe. Oh my word. Anyways, I did that little cut because I thought there was an ad. And then right after I did that, oh, here's an actual ad. I'm like, great. I get hit with 3 ads this video. That's so crazy. Anyways, as I was saying, on Monday, we'll be doing Hoots. Hoots is when we start my home group. And if you all want, I'm not going to release it unless y'all ask for it, but if you want, I might, I gotta think about it. I gotta think long and hard about it. But I might consider letting you all use my material if you all ask. I don't know. I gotta think about it. Let me think about it. But, Hoots is a toy maker. That is the class. Toy maker is the class. And we'll get into that on Monday. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry there was like 3 ads. But we'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Thank you all for watching. This is Blaze. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe this will inspire you to make your own D&D character. Somewhat like what I've made, or something completely different. Maybe it just inspired you to play D&D. Whatever the case, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.